Oh, you're the guy that I flirt with his wife with.
Yeah, why the f were you doing that?
This man that flirts with every woman he comes in contact with wants to know if the woman that he's been communicating with online is the real deal.
I believe that Stephanie Jane Wilson is a real person. We exchanged our social security numbers to know the other was authentic.
But Stephanie claims she's in the military on a top secret mission and her commander does all the talking for her.
She's got a commander named Commander Jones.
I don't want bullshit.
Can you get her on the phone with me?
No, he's not even together right now. I told you she's a patrol.
But who really is this mysterious woman?
He was telling me that she's a fake and she was a fraud. I still strongly disagree with him.
This is Todd, but are you Stephanie?
He's about to make the biggest mistake of his life. I gotta make sure that he wakes up before he sends nearly $500,000.
Join us on another episode of Scamfish, sponsored by socialcatfish.com. We'll get to the bottom of everything. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement with our videos help us reach new audiences and can potentially stop other people from being scammed.
Okay, Brian, we have a new case. It's from a woman named Rose. She's reaching out on behalf of her friend named Todd. I'll read her email. She says, "My name is Rose and I'm reaching out about my close friend Todd, who is being manipulated by a woman named Stephanie. Todd met Stephanie online. She claims to be a Marine stationed in Florida, but has fabricated numerous stories about being in danger and needing money. Todd has sent over $10,000, a new phone, and even Bitcoin. I am desperate for help to stop Todd from losing everything. Thank you for any support you can offer."
Wow.
It's crazy.
Intervention case.
For sure.
Let's see if he's willing to get on camera and share his story.
The reason why I'm here, because my friend Todd is stuck in a relationship where I know it's a scam. Their relationship started in 2022. I believe he met this girl on Facebook, and her Facebook goes by the name Stephanie. She's got a commander named Commander Jones that is holding her money hostage, and that's why she can't get an honorable discharge. The worst of it is he put engaged to this person on Facebook.
My name is Todd. I'm 59 years old, live in Carthage, New York. I am the executive director of a not-for-profit group called Railway Historic Society of Northern New York. I was married in the year 2000. Did not last long. It ended in a divorce. I normally look for women of potential interest from my local taverns. I'll even say shopping centers, malls. I've listed myself on Facebook dating. That's the only online dating I've, subscribed to.
This Facebook dating account Todd opened up is where this whole story begins. He was contacted by multiple people, but nothing ever stuck until he received a message from this woman who caught his eye.
Happened to see this profile on Facebook. Of course, her profile photo I was very interested in. We became friends and we started basically just texting. Steph is 31 years old, brown eyes, dark brown hair. For me, she's a great height. She's approximately 5'6", 5'7". She is one that doesn't dress too provocative. She just dresses well for a woman of her age. And I'm affectionately called Heartbeat. I affectionately call her Baby. Even though I don't speak with her verbally, I like the conversation that we have via the text messaging that we are allowed to have. Our conversations were more, how was your day? What happened? What did you have for dinner? And how was your sleep? How was your night?
Todd and Steph chatted through text all day and night. He fell deeply in love with this person and would do anything for her. But Todd's love for Stephanie grew so much, he began to worry about her well-being working in the Army.
I woke up at about just a shy bit after 4 o'clock in the morning with this feeling that something has just happened to her. It immediately brought tears to my eyes, and I messaged her. I said, "What's wrong? I know something just happened." She said, "I was in an accident. I'm okay. I'll make it. And it took 2 days before she'd give me any details. She had an accident with a Humvee. I don't know if she was on the outside of it and somebody else was operating it, and it came into contact with her, like struck her. And at that time, she was asking me if I would forward her money for antibiotics, both oral and topical antibiotics. And I told her I didn't have the money at that moment, and I would get some money together and I would get it to her.
Stephanie's request for money started and never ended. She had endless reasons for why Todd needed to support her.
14, 15 months ago, when I was expecting her to have an honorable discharge from the Marine Corps, we were talking about cell phones and that hers wasn't really up to task, wasn't as reliable. And then I actually told her that I would actually purchase for her an Apple iPhone 14. I've paid approximately $1,400 for that phone. When she was in certain situations, she even needed assistance purchasing feminine sanitary items. She was very sick, so I advanced money for prescriptions for her medical needs. I used to send as much as $300 at a time via Apple Pay.
The more Todd sent, it seemed the more money Stephanie needed. He was sending money weekly and was essentially funding another person's life. Things got even more out of hand when he received a text message from Stephanie's commander.
She has a superior commanding officer that I know as Commander Jones. And she was supposed to be redeployed to Palestine. Requested that I send them money to take her off the redeployment list. But I scraped up $150, and this other higher command officer put together my money, and he actually put some of his money together, not deploy her to Palestine through the current conflicts over in the Middle East. So she would be pulled off the redeployment list. For her to be considered for early honorable discharge, I was going to come up with another $2,450 and send it to a Bitcoin address for him.
This endless back and forth and constant sending of money has dragged on for years now. A never-ending cycle that seems impossible to break. Todd's friends have urged him time and time again to cut ties, yet, despite their warnings, he still continues to communicate with Stephanie daily.
I started having concerns when he told me that he's never talked to this girl. Is she asking for like gift cards? And he said, well, yeah. And I'm like, oh no.
We exchanged our social security numbers. It was a way for us to know the other was authentic and real.
And it was just a couple days ago, was saying that he was going to move like $400,000 to her investment account.
When she first told me that she was falling in love with me, I thought it was like perfect timing, because I know I was already feeling that way towards her.
He's about to make the biggest mistake of his life, and I gotta make sure that he wakes up before he sends nearly $500,000 to this person.
Rose and all of Todd's friends have pushed him to hire a private investigator to find out more on Stephanie.
He was telling me that she's a fake and she was a fraud. I still strongly disagree with him.
His friends in the military have even looked into Stephanie's military records.
I am in denial that they did their diligence about finding whether Stephanie was a member of the United States Marine Corps, United States Department of Defense.
After everything, Todd still holds out hope that he will one day marry this woman in these images, and she'll get honorably discharged so the two could be together.
So I believe that Stephanie Jane Wilson is a real person, that she is doing what she has been trained to do to support our national interest for defense of our country and our values and our democracy. I have planned out the next 100 years having us as husband and wife and raising a family and children and grandchildren. That's what I want with the woman that I believe that I have fallen in love with. If I'm able to verify that my Stephanie Jane is real as I know her, that'll be everything that I want to believe and want to know for the rest of my life.
So Todd has not been sending me any research. I ask him on a daily basis if he could send me research. I've even offered to help get on a call and sort through it. He's not sending me anything.
Well, maybe we could do a lot of that in person, like pulling and digging, and maybe he'll open up to us. But Rose has even offered her home for us to meet up with Todd. So I was thinking that we can maybe buy a plane ticket for him, pick him up from LAX. And it just so happens Rose lives like 2.5 hours from LAX in Bakersfield. It's been 3 years. He's had no conversation over the phone with this person. We need to push him to do that.
Yeah, he's never heard her voice.
Crazy.
I know.
Okay, so here's his ticket. We'll pick him up from LAX. He'll stay with Rose in Bakersfield after we're done with everything. And then he's just gonna hang out with Rose over the weekend.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Speaking of Todd, he just texted me. He's something.
He uses a lot of emojis.
I know. So the thing with Todd is he talks in circles and I can't get anything out of him, but he's actually really flirty too when he talks to me.
Maybe he's just being nice.
I mean, I tried to think that in the beginning.
Why is he sending you like kisses and hearts and hugs and stuff like that?
I don't
Brian?
know.
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm just trying to get research out of him.
So we're gonna get on the road next week.
Okay.
We'll pick up Todd and we'll get to the bottom of all this.
Brianne and I got on the road to pick up Todd from LAX.
So Todd called me yesterday and said he needs to talk to me ASAP. I called him back and he said it was on his mind about the way he was talking to me. He felt guilty and he apologized for not being thankful that we have created this opportunity for him that he can travel and meet with us.
Wait, he's calling again.
Yo, yo.
Hi. What would you say, meow meow?
Yo, yo.
Yo, yo. Hey, they're going to take me back inside to where the car juice is.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, perfect. I'll be messaging you very soon. Okay, thanks, bye. I guess the only concern I have is maybe you sit up front with Todd.
Okay.
He can be a little flirty.
With you?
And yeah, there's some things he said off camera, but I feel like because he's a little flirty, maybe we'll have you drive my car, sit up front with him.
What if he flirts with me?
Then you're on your own.
Okay. Wait, so what is he saying to you?
We were talking about something, we laughed a little, and he said, I love your smile, I love your eyes, and mind you, we are not on a video call.
Okay.
And then he says, I'm just a flirty guy, I'm flirty. So he's, yeah.
I mean, how serious is he with his relationship while flirting with you?
Let's ask him that.
Our team finally made it to LAX and Todd was out front waiting for us.
I can help you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here you go. Have a good one, okay?
Yep.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to finally meet you face to face.
Todd, put her there.
Hey, mister.
It's nice to meet
How you doing?
Nice to meet you, man.
Oops, sorry. Sorry, my microphone.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. How was the flight?
Fine.
Yeah?
You be in the front, sir.
Oh.
After we picked up Todd, Brianne sat in the back and I hopped in the front to drive her car.
Man.
Oh, wait. And then I was gonna say, do you want to pass me my coffee up there and then you guys will have more room? I'm loading up on double coffees today. I'm too much.
I think you're right in my style.
Uh-oh. So traveling was great. What do you think about meeting us? Are you excited? You know, hang out with us for the day?
It's going to be an experience, capital E. Because if it weren't for Rose, I wouldn't have never jumped onto this flight deck.
Are you excited? Like, are you comfortable with everything we're doing? And
I don't want to call myself an extrovert, but when I need to do things, I can jump in and manage a situation I've never been in before.
Yeah.
And make it happen.
So you've never been in this situation before where you travel around for a YouTube video?
Trying to prove or disprove my significant other?
Yes.
No.
After a stop at the gas station, we had a long drive to Rose's house from LAX all the way to Bakersfield.
I did. You know what? I warned them. I warned Junior and Drew because I said, you guys have to be careful because Todd is very flirty.
Wait, did I flirt with you?
A little bit.
Really?
You forgot? You forgot already?
How serious are you with Stephanie?
Serious enough that I asked her to marry me.
Did you propose to her through the phone or?
Texting.
Text her right now. Can you text her right now and say, call me?
She can't call me because of the restrictions that she is under.
Can we figure out, can we game plan a way for her to call you?
An idea like, hey, I have the 2450 that you need, but I need to hear your voice first.
This is why we came out here, is so we can get to the bottom of this.
Yes, correct.
You can't get weak knees. I think we should try a few things to get her on the phone. There go them knees.
No, they weren't knocking.
What better use of our 3-hour drive than to push a phone call with Todd and Stephanie? He had a lot of pushback, but we needed to hear this person's voice. I mean, don't you deserve at least a conversation with her?
Yes, but I have respected what she has told me that her restrictions are.
I'm not going to do anything to mess up your relationship, but I just want to help you get to the bottom of it, Todd.
And I don't want to destroy Stephanie and I through this.
We're just trying to, like, get a better idea of who Stephanie is. Don't you want to know if she's 100% in it?
Well, from my faith in what I believe with her, yes, I believe she is on.
But what faith has she given you?
Just our regular conversation. Other than that, I have received nothing tangible.
Okay, well, we don't believe that she's in it 100%. So can you do it for us? And Rose? And your friend in New York? And your family?
I understand that, but I also believe in her mission.
You pushing her to give you a phone call is not going to mess up her mission. I promise. And if she can't get on the phone, tell her commander to call. Somebody needs to get on the phone.
Yeah.
So I added to this, but I need a phone call to move my side forward.
You got this, Todd.
Sent. I didn't see this stuff.
What'd she say?
CJ is really pissed off.
Who's CJ?
Commander Jones.
If he's pissed off and I haven't procured that 2450 yet, she may be back on the list to be redeployed to Palestine.
What'd you say?
Babe, hold on.
Oh, might be able to get a call, Todd.
Let's go.
While we waited for Stephanie to call us back, David gave us a call to check in on the team.
Hey, David. As usual, don't say anything sexy to me because everyone's in the car.
Oh, what the?
I'll leave that for Todd, right, Todd?
Roger. I'm really digging the hole.
You know now.
Digging the hole.
Yeah. How about you keep the flirting with my wife to a minimum? How's that? Is that fair?
If that's what you're saying, yes, that's fair.
Well, I think it's just out of respect for me. It's not really what I'm saying. It's kind of it's a man code, right?
Yes.
We love man code.
All right. Thank you.
You're the best.
All right, Brian. Well, I'll let you guys go, but you guys drive safe. I love you.
Yep, love you too. We have
Love you
about
too.
All right, sounds good. Love
All
you guys.
right.
Have a good one. Be
All
safe.
right. We love you.
All right,
All right.
all right.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Rose is just like your homegirl, right? You guys are just friends?
Yes, yeah. Platonic, complete, yes.
Is Rose married?
No.
How come y'all don't? You never try to?
No. That's not where we are, and that's quite fine. We're,
And Rose, she's is she 30?
she's approximately 31. Yes, she is 31.
And then how old's Stephanie?
31.
31.
Yep.
What's the age difference between you and Stephanie?
27.
27 years.
Yep.
Is this the first time you've dated someone this young?
Look at you. It's almost a flirtatious laugh.
Oh gosh, no.
Todd, we already had a call with David.
I understand.
Come on, dog.
And so if things don't work out with you and Steph, you might possibly have somebody.
Yeah,
In
approximately
line?
about 26 years old.
Commander Jones is calling. Speaker.
Hello, Moto.
Afternoon, this is Todd. May I help you?
I don't want bullshit.
I think cousin name.
What our team was able to do in a 3-hour drive, Todd couldn't get done in 3 years. We were about to get the commander and Stephanie on the phone. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. And once you've done that, give this video a like too. If you're looking to contact us and you think you might need our help finding out who you're communicating with online, or maybe you need help breaking through to a friend or a family member, don't hesitate to reach out to our email, sharemystory@socialcatfish.com. We can help you find the answers you've been looking for. After 3 hours of driving, we had finally made it to Rose's house.
Let's go say hi to Rose.
There you go.
Hi,
Afternoon.
Todd.
Hey,
How's it going?
not bad. How you doing?
Good.
Got the whole crew here.
Hi.
Rose was extremely nice. She opened up her home to us and greeted our team at the door. It was a relief to know that Todd would have some support when it was time for us to reveal everything to him.
Hi.
Hey, Brian. How's it going?
Good. Nice to meet you
Nice to
face
meet you
to
guys.
face.
Hi. Hi, Drew.
Thank you so much, Rose, for inviting us into your home.
You guys are welcome. But thank you for doing this for Todd and bringing him here and helping him through, because I am a real friend and I just heard things that scared me, and I want to make sure that he's taken care of. So thank you.
Well, if it proves to be real, with everything that we've talked about, it's my dream of dreams.
What you don't know, Rose, is on the way over here, we actually were able to talk to the commander.
Oh boy, I don't like this guy.
So we got him on the phone. This was your first time speaking to him, right?
Verbally, yes.
Yes. We were trying to get her originally on the phone. She wouldn't take the call, so he decided to get on the phone.
Commander Jones is calling. Speaker.
Hello, Moto.
Afternoon, this is Todd. May I help you?
How are you doing?
Yes, not too bad. How are you?
I'm alright. She told me you were trying to reach her while she was on patrol. I don't need you disturbing any of my sergeants or corporal while on duty, okay? You don't mix business with pleasure. Does that make myself clear?
I got on the phone call with this guy. I grabbed the phone from Todd. Hi, I'm Todd's friend. I'm trying to help him collect the funds and then help him transfer the funds over.
Okay.
Okay.
And why am I talking to you right now? So as I was saying, I don't need to have a conversation with someone else I know nothing about. All I want to do is to have a conversation with you and make sure you're aware that you can't disturb Stephanie while she's on patrol duty, okay?
What I noticed was that he was extremely rude to you.
Very rude.
Almost like he was bullying you.
I don't want bullshit.
Why is he cussing at you?
You want me to send this money, I need to hear her voice. That's my terms. Just be strong with him.
Can you get her on the phone with me this afternoon yet?
No, she can't be because we're not even together right now. I told you, like, she's on patrol. We
Tell him, who gives a F what he's saying? He's just rambling. Say, if you want the money, I need to speak to her now.
I would really like to hear her voice this afternoon. Please, sir.
Okay, wait.
Sir.
Listen, you don't need to apologize or beg me for anything.
Say, I have the money, figure it out. I need to talk to her before you get anything else.
All right. I have the money. I need to speak with her. You can figure it out. Thank you.
Doesn't really make sense for a U.S. commander to have that specific accent.
It wasn't what I would have expected for somebody that grew up in St. Petersburg.
Yeah, so we actually have a friend.
Yeah.
We have a friend that speaks Russian. We're gonna give him a call right now, okay?
Hi, friend.
Real quick, Art, we have our friend Todd here. So Todd is under the impression that he's been speaking to a commander with a Russian accent. We just wanted to call you and kind of compare the accents, and maybe you can talk to him so he can get an understanding of what kind of accent this person has.
Good afternoon, Art. How are you doing?
How you doing, guys? I definitely not the accent coach, but I definitely know how my Slavic people talk and what kind of accents they speak. So yeah, let me know, guys.
Well, yeah. You sound more like my Danish and Holland speaking people.
Okay, all right.
Does that sound like the same accent? No. Okay. Mr. R, you helped out so much by answering the phone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, friend.
Always glad to help.
Okay, see you. Bye. Ciao.
The accents don't match. What do you think that we're gonna tell you here today?
We obviously weren't getting through to Todd, but we weren't done yet. A few moments later, Stephanie finally called. This was the first phone call Todd got from her in almost 4 years.
You have 2 minutes to talk with her.
Oh, let's.
Oh.
Yeah, let's.
We
call
have
her.
to. We have to do this.
Yeah, let's call her.
This has to happen.
Okay, here it goes. Hey, babe.
Hello.
You said.
Babe, how you doing? I miss you so much. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Is this Todd?
This is Todd, but are you Stephanie?
Yes, I am. Who would you ask me that? I said I had to quickly make this call. You know, I'm on patrol right now.
Yep.
And I have to just stop by to make the call. That was why I had to take it a while before I pick up. I really don't have much time to talk.
No,
right?
I know.
So if things are able to go as planned, like the way we talked about, and you're able to make the payment before Thursday, right? You'll see me in New York by weekend.
No, hey babe, I'm so happy to hear from you. Went straight to payment. Went straight to cash.
She hasn't even heard your voice.
She hasn't even heard your voice. You guys have never spoken on the phone. She went straight to money.
Okay, so why you not talking? Why you mute? I don't have much time to talk.
So if we make the payment to Commander Jones's Bitcoin address, then what is he? Are you coming like next week?
So that's the plan. I really don't want us to. I don't want us to talk so much so we miss out on points we're supposed to talk about.
Yep.
But I miss you so much. I like the fact that we're talking right now.
Yep.
But you know, I really can't just be doing that almost every now and then. Okay?
Yep. Well, we haven't done it in 3 years.
I miss you, and you miss me too.
I do.
Okay?
And I love you.
I love you so much. You know that I love you so much. I can't wait to see you by weekend. So, would you come pick me up?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so babe, I really need to go now. Can I just text you?
Yep.
I love you so much. I love you.
Love you.
You're not blowing me a kiss, babe. Babe? I love you.
I love you. That doesn't match with my audio tracking of her voice.
She has an accent too.
She does have an accent.
I didn't like Steph's overall tenor, demeanor in her voice.
It was great that we were able to finally get Stephanie on the phone. We then pulled a video that Todd's friend sent him of the real woman in these images speaking.
I want to hear this.
I wanted to become a nurse because obviously I like helping people. I love science. I love taking care of people that find themselves in difficult situations. And it makes me happy to see patients heal in progress.
I hear an accent from her, but Stephanie's accent sounds completely different.
No way these two women sound the same. We played Stephanie's voice and the real woman's voice side by side to Todd.
Obviously, I like helping people. I love science. I love
you so much. You know that I love you so much. I can't wait to see you by weekend.
I thought that actually sounded more like what I heard today than what I had thought I had recorded in my head.
Oh, you think that accent sounds like the one we just got off the phone with?
Todd, look at me. This woman on this phone that we just had a conversation with sounds like that woman in that video to you. Really.
Sounded closer to that woman than what I thought I remembered her voice being.
But in your mind, does it sound like the same person? Close, spot on. We're talking about spot on. If you watch a video...
No, it wasn't spot on.
If you watch a video of Brienne on YouTube and then you talk to her on the phone and then you've also talked to Brienne in person, do any of those 3 times you've heard her voice sound different?
I never paid attention to its voice. Sorry.
Have you asked her about nursing or her experience with nursing?
She does have a nursing degree and a specialty in pediatrics.
2024, she's not practicing as a nurse?
She's only working patrol.
Only working patrol.
Yeah. And as I understand it, she's working border patrol for our southern border in Texas, and she's off to patrol now.
Let me create an IP tracker. Let's send it to her. I want you to tell her it was nice hearing your voice on the call. I have the money, I just need your help getting it. Drop the link.
When we send this link to her, it'll look like any other link out there. So it's gonna be a link to Bitcoin. Now, when she clicks on that link, we're able to grab her IP address. When we get her IP address,
so
we'll be able to know exactly
geolocation.
Yes, exactly where she is. This will not lie.
No, that's fine. No, I understand that technology.
Okay.
Oh.
Commander Jones confirmed with you earlier in the car she's in Texas.
Right.
She confirmed right now she's in Texas.
Yep.
And so we're just gonna validate that.
Okay. Babe, I'm ready to send the funds.
Yeah, send it. Send the link.
Send the link. Okay.
Brienne had Todd send this message to Stephanie. We knew this was the perfect way to bait a scammer to click on a link. While we waited to get the results, Brienne would reveal even more to Todd about the real woman in these images.
So to find the video that I just shared with you, you had sent over a bunch of images.
Right. You used Google
Stephanie.
Lens on that?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I used several reverse image search tools. So I ran additional searches on Stephanie, and I found a bunch of interesting information. So did she ever share with you this Flickr profile here?
No.
She's a very beautiful woman. She's very sexy.
And I've never seen any, scroll back up. I've never seen any of those other pictures.
And then I also found this. This looks like a more recent picture. She's very cute.
She looks like a model.
She does.
Yeah, and I do have a nice picture of her when she was 19.
Okay.
Yep. And that kind of like resembles that there.
Another result that I was able to find that was connected to her images was this LinkedIn profile. Next
And
tab.
I know she's in LinkedIn.
Carolina. Have you seen this profile?
I looked at it a very long time ago, or like within the first 2 or 3 months of us knowing each other.
And then you can see the last time she was active was August 2022. So I did some digging. I noticed that she was an RN in the San Francisco Bay Area. So I looked up registered nurses in California under that name, and I found Carolina.
Okay.
As you can see, her license is already expired.
Yep.
At the end of September.
Carolina, yeah, that's
Carolina.
That's her dad given name. That's what her dad always called her.
But I have not been able to find a profile with Stephanie
On Facebook.
and those pictures. Looking up Carolina phone number, there's an address in Idaho. I find Carolina registered nurse in Idaho, previously registered in California, pending a temporary license permit.
Yep.
Everything is aligned there on the timeline as far as her becoming a nurse, her moving to Idaho, and activating a new nursing license.
Yeah.
And then I see here that she's married and her husband's name is Stephen. So the person in the image,
Yep.
her name is Carolina.
Right.
She's married to Stephen.
Right.
They moved out of California. They live in Idaho and they are either staying with their in-laws or renting from their in-laws.
Okay.
Stephanie doesn't exist. She's not linked to any nursing license. There's no connection between her and those pictures of that person. Even finding that video, it came directly from reverse image search tools. I used several and they all confirmed that this person in the image, her name is Carolina.
Todd, we've had your back through all of this. You've been involved in what's called a romance scam. So this person has used this woman, innocent woman in these images, stole their likeness, and got you to fall in love with this person that's overseas probably, and to get you to send thousands of dollars to them.
At this moment, we felt Todd was starting to get the picture. Whoever was behind this profile ended up clicking on the link, and Brianne was now able to see the true location of this person Todd has been communicating with, and we knew it had to be the nail in the coffin, right?
We got it. We got it.
Got it?
Yeah. This is the tool we use. Lagos, Nigeria.
That sickens me because I'm an IT guy and I basically have always been the white knight.
Nigeria.
You're at my level plus.
She's good.
For what I can do and do constructively in a positive way for businesses. And you're...
You know why we're not surprised about the click coming from Nigeria? Because we do this every day.
The other reason why we weren't surprised it came back as Lagos is because both the people you're talking to have Nigerian accents.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Cut it out. You know what my sister said this morning?
What did she say?
She would jump out and hug you.
Oh, thank you.
So Todd, what's your plan moving forward? I mean, there's no way. I know you are an intelligent person.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
What's your plan, Todd? Tell me what do we do about this Stephanie person that doesn't exist?
I'm going to put the photos and everything in a locked zip file and don't expect to ever do anything with it again.
Why a zip file?
Because I don't want anybody else to have access to it.
But they're not her.
It's going to be a case closed.
He was wondering why you don't want to delete it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest though.
Yep.
You thinking that there's a 30-year-old or a 26-year-old out there that wants you and you have and you want them and you can actually start a relationship with them is the way that you got into this situation. Yeah. It's not realistic, Todd.
I consider, for everything in my world, the way I do things, I consider myself, as rough of a term as it is, a maverick.
Like, we talking about Top Gun here?
Kinda.
Oh, okay.
I do things that other people just don't do. I'll have fun though.
Yeah.
I'll have a lot of fun.
These photos of this beautiful woman are not Stephanie. They are not her. This person stole those images from this woman. She's an innocent woman. She's married. She has her own life. She doesn't know you. She's never communicated with you. She's never texted you. She's never called you. She has no idea that we're even meeting today. Do you understand that?
That hasn't been leaked out yet?
Todd, come on. Give me something real. Be serious here. Like, this is a serious situation. Like, we want to walk away from this and feel like we left you in a better spot than, when we met you.
I want to see her ramble on.
Let's block her right now. You don't use the WhatsApp for anything else other than talking to her.
Other than my friend from Rwanda.
You've met her in person?
No. I've never asked her on a date. We've only joked around a little bit. Haven't even flirted as much as I've flirted with you.
Can we block her right now? Can we get rid of the WhatsApp? Can we block her? We don't need to delete the WhatsApp right now, but she needs to be blocked.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Or that thing needs to be blocked.
I see that you need time to make that decision. So hopefully you make that decision sooner or later. I think it would be great if you blocked her here and now. But if you need more time to think about it, I understand that.
But there's no question.
But there's no happy ending with this person. There's no fairy tale.
There's not a question that you can ask us that we cannot answer. Yeah. It's a scammer. And you're going to either continue to get scammed or block this person. It's up to you. You're a grown man. We're going to walk out of here right now, Todd, and you're going to make whatever decision you want, and it's not going to affect me or Brienne.
I don't know what to say other than I need to thank you for all your extremely due diligence and work that you're doing on this. I'll put this chapter as a closed chapter. I don't know what else to say.
Todd again.
Sorry for being a staunch.
If you need anything, if you need us to look up anything, you have any questions, Brienne and the search team are here for you. Yes. If you need someone to talk to, you call anyone from our team and we'll answer the questions. But I'm going to leave this here. We're leaving the WhatsApp on your phone. You're grown. You're a man. You're going to make this decision to block this person or keep communicating with you. We've taken it as far as we can. This is as far as we can go. Okay? Thank you for inviting us, Rose. Thank you.
Todd obviously needed some time to think about everything we had revealed to him. So a few minutes later, we packed up and left Rose and Todd to go home and get some rest. As soon as you thought things would settle down, well, it didn't.
So I just got off the phone with Rose.
Yeah, what happened?
I asked her about what's going down with her and Todd. I said, Todd explained that, you guys are having some differences.
Todd and Rose were not getting along during his visit. See, when our production team booked Todd's flights, he was originally supposed to stay with Rose through the weekend and was excited to spend some extra time with her. Todd would then catch a flight home Monday morning. But after we revealed everything to Todd, the two were not seeing eye to eye.
And she said that she was upset because he was talking crap on our research, basically making it sound like we didn't do a good job or we didn't find the right information. And she was getting upset. And she ended up crying because he was, I guess, talking down to her and was saying how he expects her to help pay for Stephanie. He wants money for Stephanie right now.
Shut up.
That's back home so he can find a way to send her money.
So he wants to use our money to change his flight.
Money. I think what he's basically saying is he verified it's Stephanie and not the Carolina, the real woman in the image.
And that's fine. I'll be honest. At this point, I don't want to help this guy out. He's blatantly disrespectful.
It's crazy.
So I'll call him.
I've been very nice to him. I told him when we were flying him out that we're doing this because he's our guest. And he was just being, not rude, but just demanding that, hey, if you can, I would like to fly into Washington, D.C. And I asked Rose about that, and she's like, yeah, he wants a connecting flight to Washington, D.C. because the scammer told him that she's there now. And I told him no. And then he came back and said, can you extend
This is nuts. Why are we helping this guy out?
At this point, we're just getting him out the house. We need to get him out the house.
I'll change flights for Rose to get him out of the house for Rose. I haven't had, Brienne the whole time, she's like, this guy's driving me nuts. I'm like, it's okay. It's only like a few more weeks. Like, it's not a big deal. I barely dealt with this guy, and I'm about to pull my hair out right now.
David and I joined a call with Todd to discuss changing his flight. We didn't want him and Rose spending the next 3 days arguing over whether or not Stephanie was real. But as soon as we got on the call, this happened.
Hey, Todd. My favorite guy. How are you?
Oh, you're the guy that I flirt with his wife with.
Yeah, why the f were you doing that? Oh, it's not funny. No, no, no. Hold on. It's not funny.
With her, other than just making conversation.
Like, my blood's boiling. I'm just going to be honest with you right now. The disrespect, you messaging her and you telling her she's beautiful, her eyes. Hold on. No, you be quiet, because we've done enough for you at this point in time, and you continue to slap us in the face. The first thing you're telling me is, oh, you're the guy that I'm flirting with his wife? F you, Todd. That's not how you talk to somebody. That's not how you talk to somebody's wife. That's bullshit the way you're talking to me right now. I spent thousands of dollars flying you out. I've spent thousands of dollars with my team. This come out of my pocket. You owe me an apology. You owe my wife an apology.
Todd, you should apologize. Todd, I can't afford to bring you home.
You don't have to.
Todd.
Apparently you can't afford it either, because you're giving money away to a fake person for 4 years, almost 100 hours of research and putting this stuff together for you. You still don't believe us, which is fine. That's up to you. But then for you to blatantly go and disrespect me the first 5 seconds I'm talking to you is not cool, man. It's not cool. You sure had a lot of words before when you were talking to my wife. You have nothing to say now?
I did not disrespect your wife.
Oh, really? When I talked to you and I asked you to stop flirting with my wife, and then you continue to say stuff to her, you actually made her feel uncomfortable many, many, many times, to the point she didn't want to sit in the front seat with you, Todd.
And when we were in the car, how many times did I tell you to stop flirting with Brienne, bro?
I don't recall a single time when we talked about that.
Well, guess what? We can play it back on video, because it's all on video, buddy. I specifically asked you not to do it, man to man. And obviously you're not a man of your word. You're laundering your money away and you're broke. You're telling my wife you don't even have like money for food or travel. How are you going to do this? And we're arranging Ubers and everything for you. And this is how you treat me and my wife.
This is completely way out of where I am in my normal life.
Doesn't seem like it, because you've been like this for weeks, talking to my wife like this.
Excuse me. No, I haven't.
Oh, really? Because she's been telling me for weeks. So either she's a liar or you're a liar. Which one?
Well, I mean, what are you confused about?
I'm not confused about anything.
Well, your face looks like you're confused, bro.
I would respect you more if you were a man and you just owned up to it. Because you did. Right when I got on the call with you, you said you're the man that I've been flirting with his wife for.
Yes, I was trying to poke, and I was trying to open the conversation. It wasn't meant as malicious.
So that's all you have to say.
The banter that I had with conversations with Brienne, there is nothing ever flirtatious, sexual, or anything misleading.
Do you think it's appropriate, Todd? Do you think it's appropriate?
It was banter.
Is it appropriate? Be a man and answer the questions. Was it appropriate the way you were talking to my wife?
Said anything inappropriate.
You're telling my wife she has a beautiful smile, she has beautiful eyes. You're asking my wife why she's flirting with you and she's not. This is all on camera, by the way, just so you know.
And you just could be wrong.
They're not wrong, Todd.
You've had a politician verify the military base. You've had a friend get the video with her actual voice. You heard a different voice when we were there. We pulled an IP tracker that shows this person's from Nigeria.
When I tell you that there is an actual Marine in Nigeria with the eSIM that goes to her phone that is in Nigeria.
You sound crazy. You sound crazy when you say, yeah, you sound crazy when you say that. And that's why you've lost as much money as you've lost over the last 4 years. Somebody has to be honest with you, because like sugarcoating it and being sweet and being nice to you is not helping you out. And I'm not here to not help people out.
And that's why people don't want to be in your life, Todd. They're separating.
Would you?
I'm telling you as a friend.
And thank you, Drew. And I guess we call this to a close. And if my plane tickets are still good for Monday, that's how I'm getting home.
Yep, it's still good. Because you want to know why? Because when I tell you I'm going to do something, I do it because I'm a man. That's why. All right. Best of luck, Todd.
Bye.
If you have been involved in a romance scam, don't forget to report it. It helps get the word out and potentially stops other people from being scammed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget all of our new videos go out every Wednesday. If you like this video, subscribe. And if you want to see more, you should probably click one of these two videos.